بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ثم الصلاة والسلام على سيد الخلق أجمعين حبيبنا وسيدنا المصطفى الأمين بالقاسم محمد وعلى آل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين الغر الميامين لا سيما سيدي ومولاي بقية الله في الأرضين مهدي هذه الأمة وخاتم الأئمة وطاووس أهل الجنة الحجة بن الحسن العسكري روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدم الفداء. قال الله العظيم في محكم كتابه الكريم: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يرفع الله الذين آمنوا منكم والذين أوتوا العلم درجات. آمنا بالله. صدق الله العلي العظيم. Usually people in this time and age, they care more about how they look, how they dressed, their skin, their body, and the minute something happens to their body, a pimple, discoloration, a cough, he runs to the doctor. But we usually forget that we are created from soul and body. And this body will someday go under, if we are lucky, the ground and disappear. And this body that people spend thousands, hundreds and thousands sometimes, onto how they look and how they are presenting themselves, will go. And what will stay is the soul. But have we ever wondered how our soul is doing? Like one day I wake up and wonder, is my soul doing well? Or is just, I think of what to feed myself, what to feed my body. Do I need to feed my soul as well? Does my soul need something? And as I know, everyone, every Muslim at least, and to some extent other religions, at least the Abrahamic religion, believe that the soul will live on. What will happen to the soul? If the soul is not well, if the soul is corrupt, then I'm doomed. And if the body is, maybe sometimes I will dress well, sometimes I don't. Sometimes, not all people look the same. People look different. Some people look more beautiful, more eye-catching, and some don't. But after 100 years, if you notice, even from 2000 till now, and a lot of you remember, it was like yesterday, the way people dress dramatically changed, at least from the 70s, from the 80s, how they looked. Like from now, maybe 20 years from now, 30 years, 50 years, 100 years down the line, if some people say, see our photos, oh, look how they dressed back then. They're even gonna make fun of some of the people who spend maybe thousands of dollars on what? On some brand. Like maybe even Chanel in the 60s and the 40s and the 50s didn't look as good as maybe 10 years ago. I don't know how Chanel looks, to be honest, but nevertheless. Amir al-Mu'mineen salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi, he says in a hadith that the human has different things that happen to him and the human body. إن للجسم ستة أحوال: الصحة والمرض والموت والحياة والنوم واليقظة. The body has 6 conditions: health, illness, death, life, sleep, and wakefulness. And likewise, the soul has the same. What kind of things that says has the soul is حياتها. That's what's the life of the soul. I mean, when he says the soul life and its health is knowledge. فحياتها علمها. Its life, its knowledge. وموتها جهلها. And its death, its ignorance. ومرضها شكها. And its illness, its doubt. وصحتها, and willingness is certainty. ونومها غفلتها, and its sleep is heedlessness. ويقظتها حفظها, and its wakefulness, its vigilance. To just, put this as a hadith, it's beautiful in itself, truly beautiful. But if you notice, it's like a roadmap to the human beings. What to take care most. You know how some people, they have this obsession of how the Imam looked. Obsession. And that's why they draw something from out of the figment of their imagination of how the Imam looked. And they put it. It's how what Imam said is more important than how Imam looked. What he left, what he gave us as an advice. There's a hadith from Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. To Kumail ibn Ziyad. As we all know, Kumail, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, by what? Dua Kumail. Ya Kumail, halaka khuzanul amwal wahum ahya. The people who store and who gather money are dead even though they are alive. If you think about it, truly, maybe in your village, in your town, in your city, in your country, you are like thousands, if not thousands, hundreds of millionaires, of wealthy people. They came and left. Do the people now know about them? Do they go and study their methods and what they have done? Why? Because their method is useless when time changes, and it becomes useless. Why? Because I want to benefit from him to acquire money and wealth myself. But when they all left, there's a lot of them. I remember once this guy was killed in one city in Ukraine. They showed his house. His house was struck by a missile or a rocket or something, and him with his wife, they perished. The house, they said that he was the wealthiest man in his city. Do the people gonna put a monument for him? Will people go study about him? Do people care about him? But if there was the same, even if it's non-Muslim, he wasn't, for example, a scholar, a doctor, that would hurt the city more than what? Some wealthy man who died. So therefore, Amir al-Mu'mineen salawatullahi salam alayhi says, وَهُمْ أَحْيَاء وَالْعُلَمَاءُ بَاقٌ مَا بَقِيَ الدَّهْرَ أَعْيَانُهُمْ مَفْقُودَ. Ulama will live on. As for example, Sayyid al-Khoi, Radwanullah ta'ala alayh, Sayyid al-Asfahani, Mirza Shirazi, right? Sayyid al-Burujardi, all of these, like within the 100 years ago, still people know about them, still people care about them, still people will send rahmah to them. Yet alone someone like, in Sheikh al-Mufid, at the time of Sheikh al-Mufid, still people care and they are relevant to this day. To this day. They say, a man comes the day of judgments, and they show him his rewards like mountains. And he said, oh Allah, I haven't done this much thawab. Says, the ilm that you left behind and the people who implemented that ilm and that knowledge, the sum of that deeds and thawab you received, and became like mountains. And of course, you see some people who do what? The other way. If someone invented what? A weapon to kill people. Like chemical weapon, for example. Nuclear weapon. Right? Maybe it was one person who invented it, but until that exists, he will get what? The punishment and the sins that people keep on doing because of that. How many people died? How many people suffered? How many people became scared and lost their livelihood? And all of that, it was because of who? Some people who started this. There's a book by Allam al-Majlisi. The title of the book is very beautiful. The book is about many things, about the Prophet ﷺ, the prophets before him, from Adam, Noah, Ibrahim, and a lot of advices and a lot of things that people can learn from that. But the title of the book is very interesting. It's called Hayatul Qulub. The heart, not the physical one, the soul, can die as well and can live on and rejuvenate. We need that. How to do it is with ilm. There's a hadith that نوم على يقين خير من صلاة في شك. If someone sleeps but he has knowledge and certainty, right? It's like he's doing thawab. It's better than what? Someone who is praying while in doubt. I don't know. The Amir al-Mu'mineen sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, I think after the Battle of Siffin, he gave an advice to his son, saying that أحيي قلبك بالموعظة. Beautiful. That make your life, your heart rejuvenate and live with what? With mu'adha. What is mu'adha? And where you can get the mu'adha? The mu'adha, you can get it from where? Ahl Bayt salawatullah salam alayhi. Looking into book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look into the life of the people who lived before you. Many advices, many lessons you can learn from it. Before you people were in your place and they left. What they have left behind. What did they take with them? That is mu'adha. وَأَمِتْهُ بِالزَّهَادَةِ. Don't let, give your body whatever it desires. One of the things about fasting is what? To tame your soul, to tame your body. Don't let your body take you wherever it wants. I like this today. I want to eat it. No, don't. I would like to do this. As someone said to me once, that I would like to do every halal. Why? It's halal, yes, it's permissible. But why would you like to do every halal? Don't you want to do every mustahab? don't you want to do everything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would like you to do instead? Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, من سلك طريقا يطلب فيه علما سلك الله به طريقا إلى الجنة. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. That whoever goes on the path of acquiring knowledge, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take him to the path to heaven. And many times I mentioned this hadith in regard of Amir al-Mu'mineen saying there's three types of people. One is scholarly figure. The second is what? متعلم على طريق نجاة. I would like to gain more knowledge. Someone says, I'm old, I don't need this much anymore. I've seen myself. Some elderlies go to Bahaf Kharij, go to the houses, still not to teach but to study. Because what? Ilm is like this. The more you learn, the more you know that you don't know much. I remember a friend of mine, what you call someone who's really brilliant and very smart as like a metaphor. He's a brain surgeon. This guy is literally a brain surgeon. A brain surgeon. From time to time, he goes to Europe, he goes to somewhere else to acquire a new knowledge. So, what? Is it enough? He says, no, it's not. It's not enough. Because he is a brain surgeon. He knows that what? It's not enough. That's why you see the Maraja, to their very end of days on this earth, they still acquiring knowledge. They still going to study. I've seen them. Sometimes you ask them one question. He says, I don't know now. He goes. He doesn't just appoint someone to you and you just go. He goes and research again and comes back to you. They love it. Why? It's gives the soul purpose, rejuvenate the soul. Knowledge does this. And Imam al-Baqir salawatullah salam alayhi says عالم ينتفع بعلمه أفضل من 70,000 عابد. One scholarly figure, people benefit from his knowledge, is better than 70,000 worshipper. 70,000. Not 7,000, not 700, not 70. 70,000 worshipper is equivalent to all of these people. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the opportunity to rejuvenate our hearts and to be on the path of Jannah, on the path of paradise, on the path of acquiring ilm, on the path of growing, inshallah, our soul. إنه ولي التوفيق وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى